The real sound of Atlanta, Ryan, Kevin, Uncensored on your hump day. 3:13 is the time for you to win $1,000, man. You know, holiday coming up, Memorial holiday weekend. That's the one that kind of sneaks up on you. Oh, man.
When is it?
What do you mean, when is it? It's coming up. The 25th, 26th, 27th.
Oh.
See, just like I just told you, Big Ray's like, when is it? In the studio with us right now, Coach Stan Maddox, the author of the book entitled Make Me Healthy, Make Me Happy. But he's got a big weekend going on, a Get Healthy, Get Social fundraising event for stroke and brain injury survivors, and he joins us right now on the show. How you doing, bro?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good, man. Pleasure to be here. Absolutely.
So let's talk about the event, man. And you know, before we even get into what's happening May 25th from 1 to 4 out at 2197 Young Road in Stone Mountain, you had something happen with a family member that kind of got you inspired with this. What was going on with your aunt?
Absolutely, man. You know, Ryan, I'm from East Atlanta, and I was born at Grady Hospital.
Right.
So I'm a Grady baby.
Yes, sir.
Now, my auntie, my favorite auntie, which is my mother's sister, you know, I remember coming up, man, she was always the one playing with us, giving us the candy, going straight to the candy lady. You know, we didn't go to the stores.
Right.
And so as we grew up, her being the space partner, et cetera, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Well, just a few years ago, she suffered a stroke.
Okay.
Now, with suffering that stroke, I remember me and my wife going to the hospital, meeting her, and just seeing her. The stroke actually affected her ability to understand information and to speak.
Right.
So she was just sitting there smiling at me with her beautiful face. But she did not have the financial means to continue her rehabilitative care. So from that, she went home. And at being at home, she stayed sedentary, she wasn't healthy, wasn't eating right, etc. Shortly thereafter, she suffered 3 major strokes and she did not survive. Thus the reason for Rehab and Beyond. Stroke is the 5th leading cause of death and the #1 cause of adult disability here in the United States. So we at Rehab and Beyond are a 501c3 non-profit organization that serves the low-income stroke and brain injury survivors.
Okay.
So what we're doing on Saturday, May 25th, this is our inaugural Get Healthy, Get Social event. Now basically the reason that we're doing this and how this is set up is for our stroke survivors to come to have a great time. They're going to have food, fun, games, music, etc. But one of the most important things, Ryan, is for them to be social. See, me as a physical rehabilitation trainer for stroke and brain injury survivors, I can relate a certain way, but when the survivors can connect with each other, there is just something that is priceless that happens there because they're connecting with somebody who's went through what they've went through, and they can share great information as well.
How prevalent is that with the African American community, with them not being able to afford this rehab?
Oh, it is very prevalent, you know, and that's what we've been suffering from for so many years. Just with us being in a low-income situation and needing the expert care and medical means and rehabilitative care, if we don't have the funds there, we just can't do anything about it. So we just sent basically home to pastor, just to parish, you know.
So tell people how they can, you know, participate, what they need to do to get more information, because we want it to be a great turnout for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Basically, you can just go and RSVP and reserve at rehabandbeyond.org. Now, I'll tell you how this is set up. For the stroke survivors and children, it's a free event. For the caregivers and the rest of the public, you simply pay $10. They go towards the $10,000 fund that we're trying to raise for the low-income stroke and brain injury survivors. It's going to be a great event, a major, great event. Please make sure that you RSVP as soon as possible because spaces are limited.
Rehabandbeyond.org.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
great
sir.
information, man.
All right.
Great
Thank
to see
you
you.
very much, man. Pleasure meeting you.
Magic
Absolutely.
107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta.